Hey, everybody. Space and what it has to offer for this story from the 78 here in Highland Park. All right, inside Dayhouse Coworking, I'm here with my friend Jen. How are you, Jen?
I'm great.
Happy International Co-working Day,
Yes,
right?
it's a big day in our industry. We're so excited. August 9th.
Yes, and we're in this space, and it's been many iterations in the past, including an art gallery, which is kind of this awesome vibe that you have in here. But we're here in Highland Park, but you would think you're in the middle of some downtown loft. This is a wonderful space in here, inducing for like co-working, cohabiting, and that's kind of the whole point, right?
Exactly, exactly. Dayhouse opened 4 years ago, and we specialize in creating a serene environment and a holistic community. And that's really the Dayhouse difference. Our staff is here on site. We get to know our members really, really well and can make all kinds of connections. And we know that there's more to people than just their jobs. So we really look at everything from a holistic standpoint.
Right, and you have these different tiers where people can either just find a desk space, have their own desk or their own office. But that's just like the beginning of it, because I feel like you have all these other spaces within this space where even, if you need to take a conference room type of meeting, you have that available, or, maybe a quieter space. Walk through the different spaces you have here.
Yeah, so throughout the day, people want different work styles. It's very rare that people will just stay at one desk for the entire day. So we like to give people lots of different options. We have desks. We do have private offices that are available for those folks to use exclusively. They're all full right now, but we do have one coming up that'll be available. And then we have quiet nooks. We've got our den, which is very quiet and dark. No phones allowed in there. We've also got phone booths that are available for Zoom calls. We've got lights in there to make you sparkle on Zoom.
Yeah, you guys have thought of everything,
Yeah,
even
we
like
try.
soundproofing for one of the rooms that we were in, where
Yep.
you can do some voiceover work if you wanted to. Like this, really, the runs the gamut of people that can use this space.
Yes, exactly. And we try to be what we call parent friendly. We are in the suburbs. Almost all of our members are parents, and so we're totally cool if you need to bring your kids in. We've got some guidelines around that. We've got some special places for them, and we try to be inclusive of parents for our events as well.
And how does it work in terms of like if people have a desk space here, if they wanted to bring somebody in for like a meeting just at their desk, is that something that's allowed? Or
Yeah.
do you typically just, because it's very like informal, the way the space is set up,
Yeah.
where it's kind of all working together here.
Yeah, and we don't want to nickel and dime people. People are welcome to have meetings here, and if your guest ends up wanting to stay here and work longer, then they can buy a day pass. But if they're just here for a meeting, that's totally fine.
Well, that's fantastic. So you do offer day passes and things like that. Like, how does that work? Do people find all that stuff on your website?
Yep, dayhousecoworking.com. And day passes are available Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., which is when we're staffed. Our members do have access outside of those hours, depending on their membership tier. Some might be here between 6 a.m. to 9 p.m., and then we do have a 24/7 option as well.
And as far as the space is set up and everything else, it really does cater to every individual kind of need in terms of you have a kitchen here, I saw fax machines, there's, separate bathrooms for everything. It really is like having your own space within a space.
Yeah, we always like to say this is your clubhouse. We want people to feel comfortable here and able to do their work, also catch up on personal things, have a glass of wine after work, one of our happy hour events, or catch up with a friend.
Yeah, and you have those events listed right there on the fridge in the kitchen there. So
Yep.
like I said, it's this very communal
Very
feeling.
communal, very communal. Yep, yeah, community is something we really pride ourselves on.
Well, Jen, thank you so much for giving me the tour. And has this really changed after the pandemic, this type of workspace? Like, what did you notice different from the pre-pandemic to post?
Absolutely. Working from home used to be the exception rather than the rule, and that's really flipped now. Just about everyone is doing some kind of maybe hybrid work. We talk to so many people that maybe they'll go into the office 1 or 2 days a week, 1 or 2 times a month, maybe not at all. But that has now become the norm as opposed to the exception.
And this is a great spot for them to kind of stretch their legs, not annoy everybody in the house with their
Right.
big...
Or be annoyed.
Or be annoyed, vice versa. Especially after we're in the middle of the summer here, I'm sure that's the case for some parents.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
to get a little quiet
Absolutely.
time here is very much needed. So it seems like there's a lot of options, and I'm sure people want to get in. Is there a wait list for the opportunity to come work in here?
There is a wait list for private offices. However, there's not a wait list for just our regular memberships. We call those our hot desk memberships or our dedicated desks. We have one dedicated desk available right now, and then we've got hot memberships as well.
And you also have fun little things, little extra perks, one of them being gift wrap. But explain that one because people might not understand it right up front, but as you say, it'll make total sense.
Yeah. Some co-working spaces have free beer on tap. We do free gift wrap. A lot of our members are parents, and parents are always running around to birthday parties. And so we started doing this during the holiday seasons, and then we realized it was just really popular, and so we made it a year-round free amenity.
What's the website one more time?
Dayhousecoworking.com.
Thanks a lot, Jenna. I appreciate it. Happy International
Yes.
Co-working Day.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. All right, that is Dayhouse Coworking right here in Highland Park, tombarnechchicago@gmail.com. If you have a story from the 78 idea, or head over to the website storiesfromthe78.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.